What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of The Long Dark. My name is Splattercat. Very happy to have you here today. I spent a little bit of time today going through and making sure that a lot of my stuff is repaired. So our Bill Cosby sweatshirt's all good to go. There are a lot more repairs to be done, but we've only got so much daylight left, and so my consideration is that we should probably get moving. We should probably get moving and actually do something today. I do need a ditch. I mean, I'm just dropping stuff everywhere right now. It's like when I was 14. The second I got inside the house, you just start, like, stripping clothes and just, like, throwing them on the floor, because that's where they go. Swapping into your PJs so you can be all comfy while you're chilling, playing video games like a villain. The lake whitefish is at 21%. It's a little bit of a concerning quality dip. I mean, I'm peckish right now. Well, then eat some foodles. We also need to get rid of some weight. We're carrying around way too much weight right now, and so I would prefer to actually be utilizing resources as much as possible rather than just waiting. There we go. So we're going to be heading off down the road today. We're going to be heading towards Mystery Lake because that's a very, very well-populated zone as far as materials go as well. Our big hit here is going to be the fact, oh good, we're at 0 degrees Fahrenheit or Celsius or something. Hooray! In some degree of measurement, we are at 0. That's cool. We've got plenty of opportunities in this playthrough to find locations to warm back up, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. It looks like the wolf is in an advantageous position right now, which leads me to believe we should probably be the hell out and on our way. So let's throw down on some sprint for right now. We do need to go up the mountain that way. I can't recall if there's a mine that way, or if there's like a church or something else up there. I can't remember. There's something up there, though, I think that would be useful to us. There's a deer out there. There's a whole bunch of lakeside fishing huts. The weather is not the worst that it could be. What are those? Like pine cones or something? I don't know what those are in the middle of the road. I suppose we'll hit all of the fishing areas as well, although fishing might be a really, really good way, in fact, to fill out our food quota. If I could just sit and fish all day, every day, yeah, that might work. That might work, because that would keep me from having to run all over the map in order to get things done, and at the same time, it would provide me with pretty solid amounts of food. Nothing inside the trunk. Inside of here, we've got an energy bar, a newsprint roll, a grape soda. Inside the glove box, we got nothing. Behind the visors, we also have nothing. Hop out the opposite side, look in the back seat just to say that I did, because sometimes there's things that you miss back here. I don't see it. I don't see anything inside of there. It's a bummer that you still can't sleep inside of cars. I've been waiting a while for them to add that as a feature, like just sleep in the back bench seat of a car or something like that. Perfectly fine. It's absolutely 100% doable. And actually, the car, while cold, would hold heat okay. I mean, it doesn't have, like, dual pane windows or anything, but it'd probably be alright. I'm going to pick up sticks along the way, because it said it wanted me to have, like, 50 sticks or something before we would be able to, like, complete the challenge. On this side, this is going to be the logging camp. I think on occasion the logging camp has a wolf around, although the nice thing is we've already seen deer. And the tendency is such that if there's deer around, the wolves tend to focus on them rather than us. And I'm okay with that. 100% okay with that. I'm going to take the easy sticks for right now, because I don't want to waste my energy level dicking around breaking bigger sticks, because it just doesn't seem like something I want to apply my energy to at the moment. Although, to be fair, I'm the kind of person that I have trouble applying my energy to anything, really. I don't like activity. I really don't. I'm over it. I do my workout every day, and that's it for activity. Aside from that, meh. That's actually a big bummer, though. It's been raining now for like 2 weeks straight, and I haven't been able to do anything. I'm starting to look at getting I gotta stop this from happening. I'm looking at getting a weight machine that I can put inside my garage or something like that, because with the weather like it is, it's just like you can't go outside or do anything. I've just been sitting inside the house getting fat now for like months, because it's just pissing down rain. People say California's in a drought right now. Well, it's trying to recover. It's trying real hard this year, because I ain't seen the sun in weeks. And when you do see the sun, it just peeks out like, hello, for like a second, and then it bails back behind the clouds, and the pissing down starts again. You can't walk outside right now without getting drenched. It's just like rain. Hardcore rain, too. Not like... It's the kind of rain that you have trouble sleeping through. I'll put it like that. It's hitting the roof so loudly that it just sounds like there's background noise of just like, whoosh. in the background at all times. I gotta fix my gutters, too. The benefits of being a roofer, but the downspout on my house is loud. Like, really, really loud. There's a downspout on the side of my house right next to my bedroom window. Ooh, a hatchet. Yes, please. We definitely needed that in order to get by, and that's a tool that we will get tons of mileage out of. Like, loads and loads and loads of mileage. Is there anything actively out this way? I never walked down this thing, like this log sort or whatever, but there might be something out here. And if there is... Oh, there's a deer over here. I mean... Probably... Yeah, he's in rough shape, but it'll only take me a minute to get the meat off of him, so I might as well do it. I mean, food's food. Crow feather over here. If I'm on the log sort, is there anything ever out here? I actually would have no idea. I've never walked the logs out here. I would assume no, since people probably wouldn't be walking around out here on any regular basis. I mean, this thing froze over, so there's a wolf out that way. Okay. I mean, I'm still perfectly warm, so I'm going to go out and see what's going on with the cabin over here. Doesn't look like I have any problem stepping up and over the logs. They aren't that tall, so we should be good. Got my tea in front of me right now. I like Arnold Palmer's. I got an addiction to Arnold Palmer's. Half and half, where you half lemonade, half tea. Love that stuff. I just nurse on it all day. Drink loads of it. The Arizona is probably the cheapest way to do it, because you can get a tall boy of Arizona for like nothing. Got a flare, a magnifying lens, an orange soda, newsprint. Hopefully this is a worthwhile walk, because we actually came out here quite a long ways. So far, so no. Got a tinder plug. That's not too bad. Ice fishing hole. We've got a box of bullets, so 5 rounds right there. Very, very nice. We've yet to find the rifle that goes with the bullets, but whoever was out here apparently was concerned about reading material. I'm going to head back to the lumberjacking office over here. We should also probably hit the center island at some point, although there can be a bear out there, so I'd watch out for it. It's a problem. The bear has mauled us in previous playthroughs when I was dicking around trying to figure out the bear mechanic. So with the bears, I mean, with the wolves, the strategy is to shoot them right in the face. With the bear, the strategy is to shoot him, run inside a building, then come back out, follow the blood trail, shoot him again, and then hopefully from there he'll bleed out pretty quickly. Now, you can nail like 3 shots to the head as the bear's approaching you, and that is a strategy that works. I've done it before myself, where just bam, click, click, bam, click, click, bam, click, click, and he'll go down, but the gun mechanics have always been a little weird in this game. It's always fired a little strangely, and so I don't tend to rely on shooting the gun as a sure thing in this game. Not as much as I do in, say, other dedicated shooters where the shooting is really, really consistent. The shooting can be strange in this title. So we're up to 27 kilograms right now. We got a frozen body over here. And he ain't got nothing. What's worse than a dead body? A broke-ass dead body. We've also got what looks like antiseptic right there. We've got another storm lantern on the shelf with 71.71 liters of fuel. Okay. Works for me. We may have to take a nap today, too. I was a little concerned about that because we are tired. We got 6 hours of daylight left. Pinnacle Peaches over here. We may spend the night in one of these little cabins off to the side, actually. I think it'll be alright. I need a place I can start a fire, though, so I can cook that fish before it goes bad. The fish and the venison are both going to be kind of major parts of our survival strategy here. With this house on this side, we got some twigs. Oh, a crowbar. Cool.
If I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you're perfectly capable. It's like one of those things where it's like, I don't know, can you? I mean, yeah, you can. But we are carrying around a lot of useful stuff right now, so I'd probably steer away from it. Nothing inside the ruins over here, unfortunately. Alright. I think we should just keep on trucking. there are still plenty of locations for us to hit on this map. I mean, this is going to be... It's going to be one of the best maps, in all honesty, for getting supplies. And so I think if we hit it in a way that is very, very conscious of what's on offer, as opposed to being that rock has kind of like a lump-sided testicle thing going on. But like, bro, you may want to get that left ball checked. I'm not looking. I'm just saying. You may want to get that left ball checked out. You've been coming up in the gym like every single day. And, you know, can't help but notice when you got a tennis ball on one side and a golf ball on the other. Yeah, does that hurt? I'm going to assume no, since you haven't gone to the doctor, because my criteria for going to the doctor is how much does this hurt? Can I live with this? If I can live with it, then we're definitely not going to the doctor. If I can't live with it, let me get a torch out, or a flare, I'm sorry. I'm going to get a flare out just in case that wolf decides to pick up the trail. Ooh, there's a dead guy over here, too. I was going to say, normally up underneath broken bridges and stuff like that, you can occasionally... Oh, another rifle cartridge. Crow feather for arrows. No rifle, though, man. No rifle. No loot, either. Jesus. Okay. You can occasionally pick up scrap metal from locations like this, where you've got, like, bridges and stuff like that that have tumbled downwards. Did I hurt myself right there? No afflictions. Okay. Oh, this dude's on us. You better back up. I have man's great fire. Ah, he's still on us. Flare's gonna hold up for a little bit. Easiest way to do this. There we go. Just gotta get rid of his ass. We got driving gloves. Just in case we want to look like a badass. Hell yeah, dude. It's one of the douchier accessories. I'm not gonna lie. Driving gloves are one of the douchier accessories. But the part of me deep down inside that just wants to be Schmidt, like really, really, really wants driving gloves. Like, bro, what do you need gloves for when you're driving? Like, my steering wheel is excessively rough. It's giving me calluses, okay? That would be one of those conversations that I would never want to have with my father. He would just, like, bury his head in his hands and just be like, my son wears driving gloves because his steering wheel is too rough. This is coming from a father who called me Cupcake for months after I broke my leg because I complained one time about it being inconvenient. One time. I was like, having a broken leg is really inconvenient. He was like, oh, come on, Cupcake, you'll be fine. And then from then on, he called me Cupcake for months. My leg was fully healed. Still calling me Cupcake. I'm like, damn it. And this is why I have problems expressing myself, Father. This is why, right now. This is why I hold it all inside of myself and I let it fester until it becomes a tumor. This is why I have ulcers. This walk turned out to be a lot longer than I expected. Taking things back to the garage is going to be troublesome. I've always felt like they should probably implement backpacks or something. Like something that allows you to distribute weight a little differently in this game. So that like you can increase the amount you can carry. Because as of right now, I thought there was a sock laying on the ground right there. I was like, well, sock's a sock, I guess. I can probably tear it apart for spare materials or something. I don't know. It might work. You dropped a bomb on me. You dropped a bomb. I've been listening to a lot of funk music lately. Because funk goes hella hard. Like, funk music is weird in that it is inherently super gangster, but it doesn't sound super gangster. But it sounds like the kind of thing like a pimp named Slickback would listen to. There's something attractive about that to me. I'm like, oh yeah. So here's the fishing camp. We'll probably spend the night here because I have my doubts. Oh, never mind. I mean, I might be able to make it back. It is possible that I might be able to make it back to the garage, but we'd be cutting it very, very close. And I don't think I would risk it without taking a nap or having like a cup of coffee with me. A thin wool sweater gives you some performance being knit and wool remains warm when wet. Yeah. Okay. This cabin not so much of a victory as I had hoped. We walked a long way for this, and so my prayer was that we would get some kind of awesome gear out of one of these places, but there's a few more left. There's 3 more houses, so maybe we will. I see no reason to give up hope yet. Some accelerant right there. No, I don't want to spend my time breaking down a shelf. Reclaimed wood would be a decent call, though, so that I could start a fire in a little bit. In fact, it might be worth it. Ooh, insulated boots. Hell yeah, dude. I had a pair of those when I was a kid for when we go up to the snow. Or for when it was really, really rainy out. Those boots are fantastic. Can I make a campfire in here? Alright, well, let's make a campfire outside before the flare goes out, because I think I can use the flare to start a fire. I think. I would assume you could. So let's put that right there. Can I use the flare? No, I can't use the flare. Bit of a bummer. Alright, we'll start a fire because I've got too much wood on me right now, too.
Worked.
And the goal for right now is just to keep that thing blazing for a long, long amount of time. If I have to burn some calories, like breaking down a pallet, it's going to take me 22 minutes. So yeah, break down that pallet real fast. And then we'll stoke this on up. So there it is. I need to cook my whitefish as soon as that's done because we want to keep it from going bad. If it goes bad, that's not a good thing. We've also got moldy venison. Ooh. Oh, you get lamp oil from cooking. Okay. I'm going to see what happens when you cook the moldy venison. I don't think I'm going to eat it, but I am going to cook it because I get free lantern oil. Why not? So we've got cooked fresh venison. I don't know how I feel about this. These are 12% wet. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. Wow, those insulated boots, though. Hell yeah. Put on those insulated boots, like, right this second. Yup. It's going to hurt our sprint a little bit, but they're really, really good, so I see no reason not to. So with the fresh venison, that's 500 calories. Might as well eat that now. It was moldy before, but it's not moldy now, so maybe we'll be okay. And then we'll use the rest of our time to break down equipment. So there we go. That's all out of the way. We'll drink a little bit of water. I'll probably try to make some water right here. We've gone to the effort of making a fire. So I see no reason not to. Let's go ahead and we'll use a little bit of time here.
Might have to drop some gear.
We'll boil that off. And that's another 5 liters. It wanted me to stack up, I think, 25 liters of water. Our weight is going to be a little messed up right now, due to the amount of stuff that I just boiled off. I mean, we just added a whole bunch of liters of water. I'm going to drop that spent. Drop that. Oh, shit. I don't want to drop that, though. I need that. Hold on. Where's it at? Energy bar. There we go. So in this new location, do we see we've got worn thermal underwear? Okay, don't really need that. And since it's nighttime, I'm going to suggest we take some time to tear up some of this clothing that we have on us. Like, we got a whole bunch of random clothing that we're carrying around right now that I don't think is going to be that useful. So I would say just rip it on up and get rid of it. We've got an hour of daylight left, so we might as well. And then from there, I probably won't utilize my lantern to craft. Even though I would like to, actually. I just want the cloth so that I can insulate myself well. We've been really, really lucky so far with the clothing that we've pried off of dead people. But that luck may not last forever, and so I feel like harvesting a lot of this stuff now is a really, really good idea. Looks like I can harvest in the dark, so that's not too bad. Unless it transitioned. With the thin wool sweater, I've got a thick wool sweater right there. Is that better than... Okay. So that's better than the cotton sweatshirt that I was wearing, so I'll give that some thought. The driving gloves don't seem like they would be that warm anyways. That would be one of those objects that I just wouldn't even consider. Like, I see it and I'm just like, eh. Not on my radar right now. I don't think I can harvest now that it's dark. Oh, I can. Good. I mean, we got a lot of darkness to kill, so we might as well do it. Oh, we get a full thing of leather? I didn't realize we got a full thing of leather just by taking apart, like, one set of gloves. That's amazing. Alright, well, let's eat up some of the food that we picked up so far. And we will drink up some of the water. So we're carrying way too much of that shit. So that'll get our weight down slightly. We are very tired at the moment. So if we could find a bed around here. Using that would probably be what I'm going to lean towards first. Let's sleep the night away. And there we go. And so we've got access to daylight for right now. How did that do for my rested status? Oh, wow. They actually increased the amount of time it takes you to be fully rested. Okay. Cool. All right. I was unaware that that was something that I used to be able to get a full rest in like 8 hours. So just a little thing we're going to have to adjust to. There's some insulated boots right there as well. What's the quality on these ones? No, those are shit quality. I don't think they're going to be that useful. Nothing on the shelf. Nothing in the drawers. We've already gone through all of that. There is a box of tools here, which I think is always particularly tempting because you never need tools in this game until you need them. And then once you need the tools, it's like, holy shit, I really, really need this. I will more than likely harvest this lantern right here so that I'm not carrying it around with me. We've already got one, so why hold on to it? There you go. So that's a lantern down. It has no fuel in it, so it doesn't offer us any real utility as of right now. Seems like an okay gambit, and then that would allow me to repair this one.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And I do have simple tools, so we'll go ahead and we'll repair this. It'll take us a little bit of time to get it. No, don't refuel. That was an accident. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, the scrap metal was wasted. Was it really? Oh, that sucks. Okay, I didn't realize we were... Normally when you fail at crafting, it must have been a critical fail. Normally when you fail at crafting, you don't lose the materials that... I don't think, that you have on you. Unfortunately, I've somehow ruined a pile of metal. Such are my crafting skills. That's how good I am at this nerd castle. That's how talented I am at survivalism. Anything down on the docks that looks particularly pertinent? Anything down here? Anything? Still got like 25 days to mess around with. I do think we're going to get through this challenge pretty quickly. There's a dead guy out here, if nothing else, because you can see the crows right there. Oh, shit. Oh, good, he got stuck. That's what you get, you dumb bastard. That's what you get. You stupid lupine prick. Downshot is that I did not get my loot. So... Is there just a random...
Stuff to carry.
Just a random soda out here? Why would there be a random soda? Such a strange thing to find out here. It's just like, oh yeah, random soda, here you go. Somebody left their Sprite in a snowbank and somehow it didn't explode. I had that problem. My 300, the back seat of my 300 right now is covered in energy drink because it got below freezing outside and there was an energy drink apparently up underneath one of the seats that one of my friends had left in there or something and it exploded. So that's cool. That's gonna be fun to clean up. I'm thinking I might just take it to a detailer because that's outside my area of expertise at this point. I feel like it's gonna end up sticky, it's gonna end up gross, and it's gonna end up not fixable if I don't take it to somebody who's like a professional and has like solvents and stuff to clean it. I don't know. What do you think, Nerdcastle? Do you think that's the sort of thing that would help out? Or should I just knuckle down and do it myself? It's not that I can't do it myself. It's just that I feel like I'm going to do a bad job. Life experience for me has proven, like, this YouTube thing is one of the only things that I've ever been, like, decent at. Which leads me to believe, like, I don't have a lot of tangible life skills, you know what I mean? And not for lack of trying, I'm just not good at stuff. I'm really not. I'm not good at things. Pretty good at calculus, though, strangely enough. Pretty solid at calculus. I set the curve in both of my calculus classes in college. Took to calculus like a fish in water, which was strange considering how bad I was. How absolutely abysmal I was at algebra. Kind of a strange thing how some things click for some people and other things that are kind of similar do not click. Nothing in there. A little bit of cloth so that we could run some repairs and wave our hands in the air like we just don't care. Does that mean like when your hands are at your side, you do care? Is that like the formal sign of caring? Is that the hands go down by your side? There's a bunch of stuff over this way too, and I think we missed one house over there that it was on the end. And so I'll try to keep that marked in my mind. In the meantime, I'm going to walk over to the bridge. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcast for the next episode of the Long Dark Challenge Mode. Right now, we're trying to beat the Megastorm. The Megastorm. 30 days before Megastorm. I don't know. I think I'm going to call it Junipero. Junipero. Nip. Anyways, I'll see y'all in the next episode. How you do, everybody?